Nigel Hewish. I'm the head gardener here at Kingston Maurward College. Today we're looking at two things relating to Penstemons. The first is deadheading, and then we'll look at taking some cuttings. The ideal time for doing that, the end of August, beginning of September. But firstly, deadheading. As you can see, some of the heads have finished flowering now, although there are some nice new flowers still coming along. And to keep the plant flowering, if we take these old dead heads off, it will promote the new growth, which will give us flower for later on in the season, going well into the autumn and hopefully right up to Christmas. So using a sharp pair of secateurs, we can see where the new shoots are. Take off the shoot at the top shoots, or you could take it off lower down where the shoots are already starting to grow and will give you stronger growth and give you nice new shoots for later on. So now, for selecting cuttings for propagation, we want to be selecting material that is non-flowering, growing well, and without any pests and diseases. So we're looking for strong growth, and here's some ideal shoots here. So we want to be choosing actively growing shoots, non-flowering, and we cut them down by the main stem, leaving some of the growth still on at the base. You can see this shoot here is not actively growing, so it's not ideal. And then these shoots have already got flowers on. So we want to be choosing non-flowering material. Once we've taken the cuttings, we can pop them into a bag to stop them drying out. So now we have our cuttings in the bag, we now want to prepare some compost for them to go into, to root into. For this we've got a all-purpose compost to which we add some vermiculite, around about 25 to 30%, and that we can then fill up a pot . Level it off, and we're then ready to take our cuttings. We can take our cuttings out of our bag, and we now want to use a sharp knife, so cutting just below a node, and then we can take off a couple of pairs of leaves, and a cutting around about 3 to 4 inches long just below a node. And we can take that off and then popped in to the edge of the pot and firmed in. So the cuttings will then need watering, and we give them a good soaking, and we can then pop them into a closed case, so heated bench with polythene over the top. So we need to remember to write a label so that you know which variety of Penstemon that you've taken. So many plants can be deadheaded to keep them going well into the autumn, and many of our perennials and half-hardy perennials can be taking cuttings from at this time.